And the next new feature, there is now the capability in Synchronization Editor just to create a new class of type unique object. What's behind that? For example, there is a CSV file, and this CSV file contains people information, for example, coming from HR. But each of these person objects in that specific CSV file comes as well with the department. So you can use the same CSV file that delivers all these people objects, these person objects to you. This CSV file can as well deliver, for example, your department structure, because every of these person objects has a department assigned, and these departments at the end could be then a distinct list of departments so that you can import departments. Okay, only in a flat list, but whatever. To do so, what I can do is I can now create a new schema class additionally to the existing classes, delivering me something completely different so that I can handle that, for example, in a complete other workflow. To do so, what I have to do, I have to go into Synchronization Project. Here is one. I take here the connection. I have to step to the connection itself. Here we are. Then I see schema classes. Here we are. I normally will do that now on the schema class level, for example, of the CSV file, but I'm now using my database schema class level for that. Following a little bit this scenario, I hit here on a new schema class. Here we are. I have to select, and this is new, unique objects. Then I need a data source, for example, my person table. Here is my display name for that. I name that now department, a description, whatever. And here I can then select the unique column. Yeah, now I'm dead in my scenario, especially because my person table for each department only shows me a UID department. So if I look into that, then you will see there is only a UID department. But let's assume that my UID department, it's a department name. And by checking that, I do have now a new schema type that delivers me a distinct list of department names for my scenario I would like to support. Very helpful again. And let's step to the next one. Another cool feature only for experts in the Identity Manager 8 is that I'm now able to edit virtual properties in the Schema Browser. For that, I'm jumping here to my target system. The Synchronization Project did not matter here. Just for that, I like to edit virtual properties. Therefore, I have to go to the Schema Browser. Here I am. And in the Schema Browser, there I will find, for example, a virtual property like here. And what I can do now is I can hit on that specific button, and this button will open me a chance to edit this virtual property. I have to figure out where that virtual property is mapped to, here for example. And if I click on that, then you are able to see on the right side the capability to edit these virtual properties. It's a cool feature just for super admins, I guess, or for experts from the Synchronization Editor, but it is as well in the Identity Manager now. A very short one, but needful one. I'm in Synchronization Editor. Again, you can see I have selected workflows somewhere in a synchronization project, and I want now to copy this initial synchronization project workflow. And to do so, I have only to select that here in workflows. I have to hit on copy. And here is now my copy, and I can directly start with editing the copy instead of building up the whole workflow from the scratch. We saw how to copy synchronization workflows, and now let's talk about another feature I don't want to show in Synchronization Editor. This is a feature only for, I like to say, heavy experts of the Synchronization Editor creating their own templates. As you all know, if you create a synchronization project and you do that for one of our standard systems like Active Directory or SharePoint or something other else, there's always a template you can use so that it is not necessary just to create all these mapping and matching rules more or less from the scratch. And these templates could as well be created as custom templates. This is for people, for example, to create their own LDAP sync for a specific custom LDAP schema. And they have more systems of this type of schema. And because of that, they create their own template. In this special case, it is now possible in the Identity Manager version 8 in Synchronization Editor to edit these templates in the Synchronization Editor. Honestly, this is a feature for heavy experts. Normally, you will not need that, especially because you will use the templates already being there. But if you have your own custom templates, you can now edit them in the Synchronization Editor if you like. As we know since a while, it is possible in one Identity Manager Synchronization Editor to upgrade synchronization projects. You move from one version to the other, you open your synchronization editor, you open your sync project, and you are able to apply patches. This is pretty helpful, but it could be a pain, especially if you try to do this with hundreds of these synchronization projects. Yes, of course, there are people outside in huge enterprises, and these people like to do so with more than 50 synchronization projects. Doing that in the synchronization editor, everybody, it's clear, this could be a pain in the ass, especially because it is a lot of clicking. Our development recognized that, and because of that, they decided to upgrade as well Synchronization Editor CLI. This is the command line synchronization editor. And this command line synchronization editor can be used to automate, for example, creating or managing synchronization projects. And since version 8, it is as well able to apply patches. Therefore, a parameter, patch shell, is used. And you can now use this parameter and add a list of patches you want to apply. And then you can see that on the screen. There are 2 XML snippets to control this synchronization editor CLI, and it has as well a very nice sample that shows you how to apply your patches. With that, we really hope that even the customers with a lot of synchronization projects now are happy with that and can easily upgrade their synchronization projects.